Today I will presenting my proposal for our organization to pursue ISO 27002 2022 certification. This certification focuses on information security controls, something that is critical for us as a fintech company handling sensitive financial data. Our company works in the fintech sector. That means we handle customer accounts, transactions, and the personal information every single day. Because we operate on cloud platforms, we face risks like phishing, ransomware, insider misuse, and even supply chain attacks. ISO 27002 2022 is a globally recognized security standard. It covers both technology and management practices. By adopting it, we align with best practices and show both regulators and customers that security is on top priority. So why do we need this certification? First, it builds customer trust. Clients will know their data is protected according to international standards. Secondly, it ensures compliance. Regulation like PCI DSS and privacy laws require strict safeguards. Without certification, we risk fines or losing contracts. Third, it improves competitiveness. Many fintech competitors already highlight ISO certification. Without it, we may fall behind. And finally, it helps us avoid serious risks. For example, a weak access control system could allow hackers in. A single breach could cost us millions in lawsuits, regulatory penalties, and lost customer trust. So certification is cheaper than recovering from a major incident. ISO 27002 is broad. It covers almost every area of security. For examples, access management. It's making sure only the right people access the system and enforcing multi-factor authentication. Cryptography. Encrypting sensitive data and rotating key regularly. Incident response. We can set up a clear process to detect, report, and fix security issues quickly. We also can manage supplier relationship by making sure vendors like cloud providers also meet strong security requirements. To get certified, we need strong internal policies. For example, access control policy. It defines roles, enforces least privilege, and revoking access when employee leave. We also need incident response plan to it will set clear timelines like reporting incidents within 30 minutes and preserving effective evidence. We also need a data classification policy in order to label data as public, confidential, or highly confidential. So it helps decide how each category should be handled. We also need a secure development policy. It will make sure developers use code reviews and vulnerability testing before pushing code to life. These aren't just for certification, they actually make us more resilient. Policies, no, only work if people follow them. So uh, training is essential. We will develop role-based training. For example, for all employees, they will learn phishing prevention and how to report incidents. We can even run phishing simulation to test awareness. For developers, they will learn secure coding practice, like how to prevent SQL injection attacks. For the executive, their training will focus on governance, uh, management, and the decision making. We also need trainings on third parties. If vendor have, if any vendor have access to our data, they will need to meet our compliance training too. The training ensures everyone understand their role in protecting our company. The certification journey follows seven phases. Each one builds on the last. So the first one is gap assessment. We need to check where our current practices fall short. For example, maybe our incidents reporting lacks clear timelines. Then it's policy development. Based on the gaps, we draft or update policies like a new access control policy. Next phase is control implementation. We put technical safeguard in place, for example, encryption, strong authentication, and the monitoring tools. Then it's training. Now that all the controls are ready, employees will get role-based training. And then we run practice audits to see if the policies and the controls actually work. After that, we can do a certification audit. And accredited body reviews us in two stages. First is our documents, then is our real operations. Also, we will we don't stop at like certification. We keep updating controls and the policies as new threats emerge. Think of it like building a house. You can put the roof on until the foundation and the walls are ready. So each phase depends on the result from the previous one. Getting certified requires resources. For example, on technology side, we need encryption software or algorithm, a monitoring system, and some backup tools. We also need consultants and experienced, skilled external auditors to help. We also need to consider the budget. For example, we need to pay for the training, consultants, and the certification process itself. Also, there will be some risks. For example, we might have delays when policies may take longer to finalize. Some resistance internally. Employees may resist the stricter controls like multi-factor authentication. The costs also at risk. some new tools may exceed the budget. To wrap up, ISO 27002 2022 certification will strengthen our security posture and also protect customer data and ensure compliance with laws and the regulations. It also gives us a competitive edge in the fintech industry and it builds long-term trust with our clients. With management commitment and a structured plan, certification is both achievable and beneficial.